viewers. I'm Roy.
And I'm Cole.
And you're watching Huntin' with the Hicks from the Sticks. Yeah, if you watched our last Emmy-denominated show, we got a little high-tech on you.
Yeah, our last show, we're going to give you a break this one, though. And we're going to do it paradigm.
No, that's mean we're going to break the paradigm, baby brother.
Break the paradigm.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get out in the field, and we're going to see us some monster bugs.
That's right. They got a nuclear plant up the road a ways, and it grows some real big ones.
That's right. You may ask, how do we get them if we can't shoot them? Well, some men, we really should call them boys, like to go all Robin Hood on you and stand back and fire off a volley of arrows at deers.
But not us real men. You see, we put meat on the table with knives.
Right. We're outside Amboy, and we're looking for the big ones.
I don't think they can hear you.
All right. We're outside Amboy, and we're looking for the big ones.
That's right. And I'm packing the Rodco Widowmaker right there.
And I got the Rodco Lucky Machete number 7. Shh! Here comes one now.
You better not shoot that one. He's just a baby. Daddy's liable to give you a real butt ripping.
All right.
Well, keep your eyes peeled for another one, why don't you?
You remember that one time?
Shh! Here comes another one.
Would you look at the size of that boy?
Yeah. Look at that one. I bet he's a 13-pointer. Look at him. He's got fully platimated main beams.
Yeah, he's gonna score real good on that Betty Crocker scale.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him. This is gonna be good, baby brother.
Real good.
Real good.
Real good to the fourth power.
All right. I'm gonna get him. Here I go.
All you Nancy's out there in TV land, if you're ready to wake up the inner Rambo inside of every man, order your Rodco knife today. If you've ever thought, hey, I wish I could use my skills and disarm a 13-year-old security guard, then order your Rodco knife today.
Rodco's is out here to demonstrate the reliability, the durability, and the way that these babies hold an edge. I got the Widowmaker here.
That's some big words.
That's right. Roy here has got the Lucky Machete number 7.
Number 7. Yeah, we used to have number 6. This is number 7.
That's right.
Let's see what they can
Go
do
ahead,
there,
big
Roy.
brother.
You ready?
Go ahead, give it
All right, here we go. Hold on.
Look at that. Right through that can. Right through that can.
Let's see what you can do.
Alright, I got me here a jar of peanut butter. Right through this, baby. Blow that peanut butter right on out of there.
That peanut butter ain't gonna be talking back to you no more, is
That's
it?
right. Now I can go right to this right here tomato. You just cut her nice. See, look at that. Nice fresh cuts.
Watch me with the can.
That right through that.
Yeah.
No problem. Cut and cut and cut. Go right from this can to the right, nice right tomato. You just lay it right open, like that. Look at that, clean cut, clean cut. You can make you some, you got you some green pepper right there. See, look at that.
What is this? What in the cornbread is this?
I think that's a purple squash.
Let's chop them. 1, 2, 3, chop.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. Clean through that. You get a close up right there. clean through that right there. I think we're gonna have us a big old salad.
We can make us, what do they call that, a shish kebab or something?
This is not Mexico.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we demonstrated here, boy, just what these Rodco knives can do. Careful there. Once they see blood, they just go crazy.
That's right. You can even use them to shave.
All right, I think that's it. We'll talk to you later. Thanks.
All right. Yeah, big brother, I don't think you got them good enough.
Man, I told you, I juked him. I got him, I juked him.
I don't think you juked him good enough. We've been here for 8.5 hours. I'm gonna miss Walker, Texas Ranger because of you.
I told you, I'm taping it. I always tape it. Thursday night, 7 o'clock, I tape it.
All right, I'll keep looking then.
Let's go. Man, I'm getting old out here.
My Choctaw nose ain't working too good right
No?
now. I think it's too much of the weather.
Well, check under that rock over there.
This rock right
He
here?
might be over there. Check under there. I'm gonna be looking over here in case he decides to double back on us. You know, get downwind of us.
Yeah, well, that's bad downwind because, you know, you had them beans last night.
Shh. Go ahead. Shh.
Let's keep looking.
No, don't see nothing. All right, let's go.
You sure you taped it? You taped it?
I taped it.
Okay.
I know the thing. You put the program thing on. I've been doing it all my life.
You
Don't
taped
worry.
it.
We
You
ain't gonna
taped
miss Walker, Texas
Let's
Ranger.
go look by
oh
these trees.
My. Can't miss Walker, Texas Ranger. Woo!
It's a special episode.
Oh, you're like a broken record, like a 45 or something.
Whoa, whoa, look
Oh,
at there.
I
Looky there.
Oh,
Would you look at that?
oh.
You got my big brother.
I told you. I juked him. I told you. Oh, hear that coyote?
I know what you was talking about with the with them platimated main beams.
Let me get around.
Come
here.
on back here so the
me
camera
get-
get a good shot.
I'm
of
gonna
you.
put Lucky Machete number 7 right
There's
there.
a deadly weapon right there. Ooh, man,
Ooh, look at him.
he's a nice one.
He's fully dilated too.
Fully nice one. Look at that. I can almost see how it's gonna be mounted on the wall. I can almost picture it.
Yeah. Oh man, Daddy's
What a
gonna
good
be
hunt,
proud.
brother. What
Daddy's
a good
gonna be-
hunt. What a good hunt, brother. Good hunt. Good hunt.
Daddy's gonna be so
I know.
proud of us.
Well, you know, after we took about 40, after we've been looking for about 4 to 5 hours, I figure we might not get them.
Yeah, I know. I know.
The blood trails started to go thin on us,
Yeah.
and I'm just thinking we just weren't gonna get them.
Yeah, I know.
That we weren't gonna make it in time for Walker, Texas Ranger either.
Don't
but-
worry, baby brother. We're gonna see that special episode
That's
after
right.
all.
That's right. But phew, he's a nice one.
He's a nice
Boy,
one.
we thank the good Lord for all He's given us. And
Hey, you know what? While we're getting ready to go watch Texas Ranger, why don't we check on back there with the rugged Reverend Rocky, and we'll
right.
check see how he's doing on them fishing.
good.
All right.
Good job, brother. You got him. You got
Okay,
it. Good
okay.
job, brother.
Thank you.
All right, you've been watching
Hunting with the
Hicks from the Sticks, and I'm Coy.
and I'm Roy.
Well, it's good to be with you today, Boy and Coy. We're here at the famous Intergalactic First Baptist Church in Amboy, Illinois, where we're going to do some deep water kayak fishing today. Before we get out in the boat, let me go over a few very important things about kayak fishing in big water. First of all, a lot of folks are not aware of this, but the name kayak actually is an Eskimo word that means catching big'em fish in big'em water out of a little boat. That's where the name kayak comes from. Now, before we go out in the deep water, we always got to make sure that we check on our safety devices. You can see in a kayak that space is very limited, so we make use of every available space we have. First of all, I've got on my PFT, my personal flotation device, and we got that just in case we go overboard. And then also just in case we go overboard and we're in cold water, say in the North Pacific, we always got to have with us a nice wetsuit, so we're prepared for everything, and that'll keep you warm in the cold water. And then if we are capsized, we got our safety beacon here so the Coast Guard can always find us. You never go wrong trusting in the Coast Guard, the U.S. Coast. They're our heroes. And then we've got other features here that we bring for safety. we've got our personal hydrant device. That's because sometimes in the hot sun you get real thirsty, and that salt water doesn't do you much good when you're thirsty out in the big ocean. So we got our personal hydrant device. Serves a dual purpose. Then it's got a large lid, so when you're done drinking water, you can use it to store water as well. Because when you're feeling like you need to relieve yourself, it's hard to lean over the side of the boat and relieve yourself, you know what I mean? These are just some added features that we have for safety devices in our big water kayak fishing. And then we've also got something that we always carry with us for some extra gas. Of course, when you don't have a power motor, the extra energy comes from your paddling, so we've got something to give you an extra boost of gas to get you back home safely when you're running out low on energy. And then, of course, we always want to make sure that we've got our trusty paddle, because everybody knows when you're out in the big water, you don't want to be left up the creek without a paddle. All right, Dee and Coy. Now, let me go over some of the equipment that we use to catch them big lunkers out in the big water. First of all, of course, we got our fishing rod here. We use a 40, 50-pound test line, and that works out just fine. And of course, we got a lot of lures. Again, space is at a premium, so we got to make use of every available space. You may notice my whole body's a tackle box, and we just use about everything out there in the deep water. And we sometimes run into things that we're not sure that we can handle them when we try to land them. So sometimes them big old teeth in those sharks, you got to be careful with that. So you wear a pair of gloves on your hands so they don't rip your leg off or something when you throw them in the boat with you. That way we protect our little fingers there. And then sometimes you catch one of them mako sharks, and you don't want to grab a hold of them even with your leather gloves. So you bring yourself a little, what do I call these, a gaff hook, and these also work great for picking bobbers out of the weeds when you get stuck sometimes, and that works great, and even a back scratcher, even a toothpicker sometimes, it works great for that. So you always want to carry one of those along. And then sometimes with the big whales, you want to make sure that you got yourself a harpoon, because those jokers take a little while to land. Sometimes you just got to spear them and watch them for a while until they come floating up, and then you come by and grab them again with the gaff hook. Now, there's a couple other things to do. What do you do with the fish when you land it? Well, you don't have space again to put that big lunker in your kayak with you, so you got to bring a stringer along with you. And I always make sure I got a heavy-duty stringer just to hang on to some of them big fish. And this here's our stringer. We just drag it along the side of the boat, and we're all set there. And I'm losing things off my tackle box here. And well, we're ready to go fishing, Billy Bob. And I tell you what, let's go fishing. Now, one thing I want to talk to you about just a little bit. Some folks practice this catch and release stuff. I'm going to tell you that's for sissies. My motto is, if you ain't catching, you ain't releasing.
Hey hunters, don't go out in the field without one of Rodco's great new deer calls. Try the Churn and Burn 1100 for those hungry deers. Our researchers just know that today's deer isn't interested in fighting. He's interested in eating. He wants to eat. He's been chasing deers all day long. Nothing says, hey, there's a big cornfield and a bunch of acorns over there, like the Flatulator 870. All Rodco calls come with the brand new Rodco Ninja Camouflage. So just make sure you don't drop them in the woods. You'll never find it, if you know what I mean. So just leave those nasty firearms at home and grab your Void card and your sledge and go hunting. And finally, for the hunting buddy that just ain't too smart, we have... Yep, that's right. We have the Gutbuster 3000. He's not too smart, I mean, look at him up there in that tree. He's up there in a green chair.